Now, as tensions increase over the situation along the Ukraine border, the centre now reaches out to Indian nationals trying to allay fears of their safety and security. In fact, the centre and the Ministry of External Affairs has assured all Ukrainians that the number of flights from Ukraine to India will now be increased. Let's have a look at this ground report.
Tensions simmering at the Russia-Ukraine border as trust deficit grows among the neighbors. While Russia has declared it is pulling back some of its forces from the borders, Ukraine fears the threat of invasion is still real. The centre has reached out to Indian citizens in Ukraine. There are 20,000 Indian students in that country.
Actually, most of the parents are calling daily from morning till evening to know about what is happening. Should they call their children back to India or not? So, but till now, as a situation, we get to know from students and from Indian Embassy and from the University Authority, everything is stable.
The Ministry of External Affairs on Wednesday set up a control room for assistance of Indian nationals in Ukraine. The government has also started a 24-hour helpline for Indian citizens in East European nations. The move comes after the Indian embassy in Kyiv received calls complaining about the non-availability of flights to India. The Ministry of External Affairs asked people not to panic as more flights are being arranged to bring Indian nationals home. Much depends on how events play out. NATO claims there is no Russian de-escalation at the border, as Moscow claims. The Western military alliance has said it is considering more troops and weapons to bolster Eastern Europe's defenses. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now let's cut across to the Ministry of External Affairs, who's clarified that all restrictions has now been lifted from all Ukraine flights and there are no more special flights for now. In fact, we're going to cut across to his reaction on the same, saying that Indians are safe in Ukraine.
So I would say our focus is and remains on Indian citizens, Indian students, Indian nationals, rather than anything larger than that. And in terms of what we need to do to ensure that they are safe and they are provided the information that we have. As I said, no immediate evacuation plans, so we don't have any special flights. However, as you would have seen, and we have been mentioning this, I think the embassy also mentioned it yesterday, there were a limited number of flights under the air bubble arrangements. The restriction on the number of flights and the passengers are being removed. I understand that's a Civil Aviation Ministry issue, of course, and I think I read in the media that it has been removed.
Now, as I'm going to slip into a short break here, I'm going to leave you with some of the images of our ITBP heroes patrolling in extreme weather conditions. In fact, our heroes of the ITBP, JAWANS, they're patrolling at 15,000 feet at high altitude across the Himalayan and the Uttarakhand range. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for watching.